Oh my gosh, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is my first time ever going live on YouTube. I don't know how this works, but it's your sister. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, if you don't see this live, you'll see it later. So here goes. So I want to talk to you guys really quickly about Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. If you have not seen Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu, you need to see it. It stars Kerry Washington and child, I forgot the lady name, child. Hold on. Hey guys. Okay, so people are coming in. Hey guys. Oh, okay, y'all. Oh, so it works. Hey y'all. Okay, so cause I was like, maybe this thing doesn't work. Okay, hey y'all. Yes. Okay, so I'm live. I'm live. Is I'm live? Okay, good. So Little Fires Everywhere. It stars Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington. Now let me tell y'all something. If you are someone who is sensitive to, hey, okay, love you guys too. Okay, y'all. Okay, I see y'all checking me. Reese Witherspoon. If you are sensitive to race and racial issues, this show might not be for you. But I truly feel like this show came at a right time because right now with the coronavirus, we do see how race again is being exposed in this country. We know this country is very ghetto when it comes to racism. It's still a prevalent thing. We see how blacks and Hispanics are dying at alarming rates. They may not make up the most of the people that catch COVID-19, but minorities are making up definitely the bigger numbers of who is actually dying, who is being affected a certain, in the worst ways. And you this show it takes place in the 90s, and it just talks a lot about racism without saying the word. Okay, you have Mia played by Kerry Washington. Then you got Elena played by Reese Witherspoon. It was good. I started and finished the same day. Yeah, it was amazing. So let's talk about the actual show. The main characters, Elena and Mia, Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington, both come from two totally different backgrounds. When we meet them, you have Elena, who has 4 kids. She seems to have the perfect life. She has a husband who is a lawyer, doing very well. They live in a big ass mansion with a big ass lawn with dogs and cats and tigers and bears. Oh my, they got the whole thing. They got Noah's Ark, honey. They got Noah's Ark down to the mansion. They got everything popping. Then you have Mia, who's coming into town. It's her and her daughter. You don't really know what their background is. You just see that they come on in. They coming around the mountain when they come. They coming on in a Toyota Corolla, child, with all their belongings in this car. And immediately what you see between these two, what I saw between these two, was the word control. Elena is a white woman with white women privileges, white women tendencies. She sees Mia, a black woman. She sees somebody that she can possibly control, because that's what she likes. She likes to be in control of everything in her life. Mia comes into town looking for a place to stay. Elena so happens to have the apartment she grew up in, and she's like, hey, this apartment is available. You can rent it out if you'd like. But almost immediately, it's like Elena wants to know, what is this lady's story, wants to know her background. She can't believe that this woman is just coming into town and just looking for a place to stay. No, she got to know what's going on. What is her DNA? What blood type is she? Do her vagina got long lips or short lips? Is that a weave, or is like what? Like, I need to know. Like, Elena just want to know everything that she can possibly know about Mia, the black lady. And as time goes by, you kind of understand why. Like I said, she grew up very privileged. Her mom was came from a very privileged background too. They had a lot of pull in the neighborhood where they lived. I'm talking about they getting people jobs, like, you know what I mean, like. And then you have Mia, and control seems to be a different matter for her, because control is something that she never really had until now. So unlike Elena, Mia comes from obviously a working class family. She's Jamaican. Can I say this? When a couple episodes in, you get to meet Mia's family, I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't get real Jamaicans to play the part. Although her parents, they were played by two very, very good actors. But I'm just kind of tired of Hollywood not getting Caribbean people to play Caribbean parts. Because I just feel like when it's time to play the Hispanics, y'all finna go get the Hispanics. When it's time to play, you know what I'm saying, the caucus, y'all gonna get the caucus. When it's time to get the Russians, y'all get the Russians. Can we please have the same respect for Caribbean people? Like, let's get some real Jamaicans. Let's get some real Haitians. Let's get some real Trinidadians. Like, please, for the love of God, please. But the parents did a good job. And, you know, as you look into Mia's background, you just see she comes from a working class family. You know, they didn't have much, but they didn't suffer. But she came from, you know, Caribbean background. And we all know Caribbean parents, honey, they don't play that. And as time goes by, you get to see more and more about, you know, her background. As Elena was fishing around to find out what Mia's truth is, you know, Elena also asked Mia to become her maid. And that was like the first big offense for me as a viewer. Because here this white lady come, talking about, I would love for you to work for me. Okay, Mia's like, okay, what kind of job you got for me? Can you be my maid? I mean, much to my dismay, sis. I know I'm black, but that don't mean I want to be your maid. Like, hello. That was like the first time I was very offended. And I couldn't understand why Elena couldn't see why Mia was clearly offended by this. Because it's like, ma'am, you know, I'm coming here. You've done a background check on me. I'm very educated. I'm able to pay this rent. Like, why do you feel like I'm looking for a job to be somebody's maid? Like, no, I'm not trying to cook your food. No, I am not trying to wipe your kids. No, I am not trying to wipe down your furniture. But like, what is going on? Like, that was just very offensive. And when Elena goes home, you know, her husband makes it plain for her. I think her husband, Bill, just had way more sense than she did. Her husband's like, yo, you asked this black woman to be your maid. Like, what were you expecting? Tea? So anyway, Elena takes the job because I feel like Elena took the job because she wants to be in control now to see where her daughter is going to be, what, you know, who her daughter's going to be hanging around. And, you know, obviously her daughter's going to be in the same school as Elena's kids. And so she's just kind of trying to just have a grip on things when it comes to that. So, girl, while she doing that, you know what I'm saying, the kids getting close or whatever, you got Pearl, Mia's daughter, honey, down there fooling line with Elena's younger son. Then, you know, as time goes by, she starts messing with the brother. I'm gonna try to pull this all together. But as all this is going on, you have Mia, who is working at a Chinese restaurant. Her coworker tells her a story about how she had a baby, went through really, really bad postpartum when she had the baby, and didn't know really what to do, how to take care of this child. And one night, just so depressed and alone and sad, she goes and she leaves the child in front of the fire station, and is like, listen, hopefully somebody find this baby out here, because I'm finna get gone. Honey, she was gone. Soo Young was gone like insane. Gone. So she leaves the baby there or whatnot, and then you have what? So she tells a story. And at first, I'm just like, dang, like, when she was telling Mia this story, Mia just took to this story. Didn't deserve her baby back, honestly. BB didn't deserve, ooh, Lord, but Elena should have, ooh, Lord. Okay, we'll get back to that. So she tells her the story how she left the baby at the fire station. You know, she just couldn't care for this baby. She wasn't making enough money to buy food. She couldn't take care of her. And as she's saying the story, Mia is just so invested in this story that she's like, yo, I gotta help this lady find her baby. So me as the viewer, I was like, okay, I mean, I don't know why she's taking this on, but I mean, okay, you know, black women, we always trying to save some shit. We always trying to be there for people. We always trying to count on me through thick and thin, oppression that will never, you know what I'm saying? Black women, we always want to save some shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, she really taking this story to heart, but okay. So then as time goes by, whatever, Mia, who's hanging around Elena's house more often because she the maid now, she notices that she gets invited to, what's the lady name who ended up taking Soo Young baby? Linda. So her friend Linda has a baby party, a birthday party for a child that she just adopted. So Mia's asking about the child. Yeah. Apparently her mom left her at the fire station, and she's Chinese, and we don't know where the mom is, but adoption's almost final. And so as they telling her this, Mia's like, what? So Mia takes her ass on down to these people's up to their bedroom, and she notices that the baby's there. She gets there, and the baby is Soo Young's baby. Soo Young, the girl that she works with. Soo Young, who gave her the tragic story about how she left the baby down to the fire station. Soo Young, who's doing the best that she can to get back on her feet. Soo Young, who's crying her eyes out every night and day at this restaurant because she ain't got her baby no more. Soo Young, she see it's Soo Young baby. So she like, girl, I gotta call Soo Young. So she like, girl, oh, what's her name? BB. Okay, my bad. BB, girl, they got your baby child. Linda them got your baby. Yeah, Elena friend. Linda, I'm at the baby party right now. Girl, they got fortune cookies. Child, they giving out fortune cookies at the baby at the party. She ain't the baby not even like she was just spilling all types of tea. So boom, they down to the party. They about to smash the panda shaped pinata. Linda said, child, these white people were so racist in this show. I'm like, who? Linda says she got the baby a pin. I'm done. Hold on, we're gonna get back to that. So, child, she done told BB where the party at, where the fortune cookies at. So, girl, BB take her ass down to the party, and she down there, and she like, that's my baby. So, girl, while she out down to the party, that's my baby. While she down to the party, what's her name is looking shook like. Mia looking like, now Mia, you was dead wrong for that. Mia was wrong for that. Now I get it, but Mia, you was dead ass wrong for that. Telling that lady where the party was at so she could show up and see fortune cookies laid out. See how them racist white people had fortune cookies. The baby not, you know what? We're gonna get to that. So, child, Linda is shook. Linda's like, what? How how did she find us? What happened? Elena shook. You know, Mia sitting there acting like she don't know what's going on. So this one event unravels everything. So already, Elena's already someone who was trying to get whatever dirt she could on Mia for what, I don't know. But now she's even more motivated now, because now you done embarrassed her in front of her friend. So now she gonna go looking for whatever dirt she could find on you. Why did this girl do this to me? Like, she looking now. Girl, she done looked and looked and looked. Found out that Mia's boss at the Asian restaurant was the one who gave who spoke for her reference, and that wasn't true. Gave her a reference for her previous living, that wasn't true. Elena went so far as to dig up into this lady's background, find her parents. Her parents done told Elena, saying, oh, the last time we saw Mia was when she was pregnant. We never even saw her grandchild. Like, all this tea. Elena even manages to find her ex-boyfriend, her boyfriend right before her husband, who she slept with while married, right after having her 4th child. Got this man to do some background research on this lady and found out where she used to go to school, found an article about her in the newspaper. I mean, the whole night. Found out about this money that this lady got, like the whole nine, like just all this tea. And it's like, Elena, why is you doing this? Like, why? Her husband just couldn't figure out, why are you doing all of this? While this is all happening, while Elena's over here trying to control Mia, she's totally lost control of her kids. She has 4 kids. All 4 kids hate her guts. You have her oldest daughter, Lexi, who I cannot stand. Let me see if I could get the video, because this is like a clip that I had from, I have a couple clips from the show that I just could not chop. Hold on. Let me show y'all Lexi. This is Lexi.
And then a plain cheeseburger, just meat, cheese, and bun.
Yeah, no, I ordered without any meat, just cheese and bun.
That's not what the ticket says.
Well, that's what I said. So.
Just a minute.
See, that is exactly what happens when they don't go to college.
And, you know, that wasn't the first moment that Lexi showed her racism. But what really bothered me in the show was, like, this girl is dating a black guy. She's dating a black boy. This black boy who she dating, I guess the hair was so good that he just kept bypassing her racism. I mean, my gosh, like, he stood by and saw this girl use Pearl's classroom discrimination, class placement discrimination story as her own to get into Harvard. This girl sat there and used Pearl's name to, and Pearl is Mia's daughter. This girl sat there and used Pearl's name to get an abortion from this black boy. Then you have this scene over here where it's like she was just so comfortable being racist around this boy, and I really couldn't get it. But then, you know, as time went by, I was like, okay, when is he gonna stand up? Because, okay, to get into Yale. Child, listen, I ain't write the story. So she was getting into Yale, my bad. Okay, so anyway, I'm like, when is the Martin Luther King and the Malcolm X and this boy's blood gonna kick in? Like, what is... So finally, you see it in this scene. Hold on, let me see.
And you let it go.
You know you're not the only one
I'm
that's
not
had it
saying
hard.
that, Brian.
You know I'm black, right?
Jesus Christ, of course I know that. What kind of a question
Come
is
on,
that?
hold her accountable, young black king.
Come on.
So when we're hanging out doing whatever, do you see me as a black girl?
What are you doing? We're not even
What do
talking.
you
I
see
don't
me?
fucking know.
You know, bitch, you know.
Person. I guess I was.
Ain't no person.
You know, honey.
You know.
Colors.
But you see me as a football player.
Right. No, you see the color, baby.
You're a guy and someone who
When people say they wasn't raised to see color, they lying.
Can't you see me as black?
Why are you doing this? You're trying to make me feel like I'm this bad person.
You racist, baby. You racist, baby. Get that racism. Get the racism out your system, baby.
Would I be dating you if I was? I mean, my
Yes, baby. You can still be racist and still get black dick.
I love this scene because it was like, sis, just because you know how to jump on black penis doesn't mean that you're not racist. You are racist. And he brought up a good point. Every time he would come down to Elena's house, Elena will always have to give him the same dry story, talking about, I marched with Dr. King. Girl, I don't give a damn about that. I don't care about that. Why you gotta tell me this every damn time I come over? I'm just here for the meatloaf. Like, what you talking about? Like, you doing too much. You doing too much, Elena. Every time it's like she has to, I march with Dr. King as if to say, I'm not racist. I march with Dr. King. I march with Dr. King. You still racist, sis. You are still racist because that's the only conversation you ever have for this black boy. And then on top of that, I have to deal with your daughter who is racist, does racist things around me, and has no care in the world for the way I feel. So, right, racist from the womb. Yeah, like, it's like Lexi really didn't have a chance to not be racist. She was taught to be racist by her mother. Then you have Pearl, who's sitting there it's like she's trying to fit in with these people because Pearl, with her mom, Mia, she was always on the run. Pearl doesn't know who her daddy is. Pearl doesn't know who her family members are. All she knows is her mom. She don't know who she don't know nothing about nothing. All she knows is, okay, now I'm in high school. Like, I really just want to belong somewhere. So Pearl, because Mia is working at Elena's house all the time, she's naturally getting close to these kids, which is what gave Lexi the gall to be able to use her name for an abortion. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. But even Pearl, Pearl had her moments in this show, and I'm just like, Pearl, listen. First of all, child, let me see. Did I take this down? First of all, honey, Pearl was first talking to Elena's youngest son. Can't remember his name in the show, but they seem to be getting along really, really well. Then all of a sudden, his older brother what happened is, I don't know what. The younger brother went to the older brother and was like, I'm trying to talk to Pearl. I'm trying to, Moody's like, I'm trying to talk to Pearl. I'm trying to, like, kind of, he's trying to he don't know how to get his feng shui. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to talk to the girls. You know what I'm saying? He trying to figure out, how do I talk to the girls? And his older brother is like, listen, this is how you should do it. Moody started kind of feeling away because he's like, listen, like, Pearl's not one of these little hoes that you be talking to. Pearl, like, don't be giving me no advice about that. Tip was like, don't be Tip. Tip was like, he was telling Tip, don't be trying to give me no advice. I know how to deal with someone like Pearl. And Tip was like, oh really? Oh, all right, cool. Mind you, this is at they little at they homecoming dance or whatnot. So Tip is like, I'ma show Moody how you talk to the girls. You want to learn how to talk to the girls? I'ma show you how to talk to the girls. Well, child, Tip talked his way into Pearl's drawers. And I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I'm trying to find, hold on. I'm trying to find a clip of Tip talking his way into Pearl's drawers. Because, honey, I really could not believe this. I could not believe this because let me tell you something. First of all, I know this is off topic, but please save your coochie. If you are watching this right now, and if you are a virgin, save your coochie, sis. It's really not worth it. These boys do not know what the hell they doing, okay? And if you watch Little Fires Everywhere, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Pearl was sitting there. She thought this man was going, here you go.
watching Little Fires Everywhere because this show's kind of
Right, maybe.
lit low key,
Isn't that like tomato juice?
but I don't know. What the hell hold on.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's all my
What the
talking.
hell? What is Carrie? Where's Carrie? Carrie, come get your daughter. She out here putting her tongue down boys' throats.
Lord.
Sakila. What the hell?
Girl, and they got strumming my pain with his fingers playing in the background. I was so weak.
Oh, hell no. Where is Carrie?
Should we like do this in my room?
Girl, what?
Do what?
Do you have like, you know?
Kiss.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Not my niece. I was like, niece. Not my niece, Pearl. Niece. Your first time, that's how it's gonna go down? Your first time? This what we doing?
Nothing. I have to go.
But we did it, right? I mean, like we were doing it. That was it, right?
Lord, she don't even know what they did. You see how losing your virginity is trash?
I mean, was it me? Did I do something wrong?
Child.
I don't know. Maybe you did, Pearl. Okay? This has never happened to me before, ever. And
I can't. See, Henry don't even know what the fuck going on.
he fucking likes you. And you go and you kiss me? What am I supposed to do?
I can't.
Now you see that white privilege creeping in. Now, first of all, I don't like that. Cause first of all, Tip, you knew your brother liked her. So you shouldn't have kissed her back. That's number one. Number two, you knew her brother liked her and you started flirting with her. You started spending time with her outside of your brother. Now you trying to put it on the black women's. It's not her fault. Don't be trying to make this all about Pearl. You knew exactly what you was doing. That's that white privilege right there. You see how he trying to flip it on her? No, sir, you knew what you was doing, period. You trash. And how the hell, and I'm listen, it's upsetting me and my homegirl because Pearl done had the sex and she didn't even know if she had sex. Talking about, well, did we do it? What you mean, did we do it? Like, come on. Trash. So Pearl over there getting her box beat in by Tip. And shoot, Mia's oblivious to this. You know what I'm saying? She's oblivious to what's going on. She over there trying to stay out the way from Elena. Meanwhile, while Elena trying to get dirt on Mia is helping BB get her child back. So Mia done took a stash out of the money that she ain't tell nobody she had, done paid for this girl lawyer and everything. Elena is mad as hell. So it's a lot of things that go on in between this, but I'll say this, the episode, and I know I'm jumping the gun a lot, but I want to get down to the 2 episodes. Little Fires Everywhere it was consistent throughout the whole season. But them last two episodes, when I tell them last 2 episodes, baby. Them last 2 episodes were amazing. And first of all, shout out to, I think her name is Tiffany Boone. She's the one who played, so episode 9, you get to see a younger Mia and a younger Elena, and it gives you more insight on their background. So with Elena, you get to see that Elena really to her core is miserable. She is miserable. She did not want to have all them kids. She definitely did not want to have Izzy, which is her last daughter, which throughout the entire show, you see a tussle between her and Isabel, the last child. Isabel, whatever she says to her mother doesn't take her mother doesn't believe her. If Isabel has a misunderstanding, her mother never takes her place. Her mother doesn't care how she feels about things. Her mother's stance is, I am your mother. I am your mother, and what I say goes. And you see in episode 9 where they do a background on both these women, Elena to her core is a miserable, B-I-T-C-H. Miserable. She did not want to have all them kids. You see how even I think it was with her first child, when she first got pregnant, she goes and she tells her mother. And she kind of tells her mother with like the kind of notion like, you know, I mean, shoot, I'm thinking about getting rid of the baby. And her mom's like, we don't do that ghetto shit over here. We don't do that. Get rid of babies? We don't do that over here. We don't do that. That's ghetto. We don't do that. So she's like, so I really gotta have this baby. Oh my God. So now, because of that, she's under the notion that every time she's pregnant, she has to keep this baby. So up until her last child, like you see her struggle with these kids. While she's pregnant with these kids, you have her husband who is going to school. Then he's starting to be a lawyer. And you know, if you know anybody who goes to law school is very, very tough. It takes up a lot of your time. Then to become a lawyer, that's another hill to climb. So he has long hours. Meanwhile, she's at home with 4 kids, and these kids is young. I feel like she had like 4 kids within 5 years. And she just had them on top of each other. By the last baby, she was through. And you see, and there's a moment in the episode where, you know, there's one day when the husband comes home and she's like, you know, I'm going out to get a pacifier. Child, Elena, that pacifier is 6 hours away. It's a 6-hour drive to get to this pacifier. Elena done called her boyfriend that she had prior to this marriage, honey, talking about, I need you. Can you please, can we talk? They meet up at a bar. He like, girl, what's going on? How you just called me out of nowhere? I haven't talked to you in years. You talking about something, you want to get drinks at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm up driving 6 hours to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? He driving 6 hours to come meet up with you for some drinks at 2 o'clock in the morning. You are a mother of 4 and you married. What is the tea? What is the tea? So, you know, she just tries to downplay it or whatever. Child, before you know it, Elena is in a Motel 6, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. She in the motel with her legs up. It's not even the fancy kind. Like, it's not even the $25 per hour kind where they got the little bathtub that's a heart shape with the bubbles and the mirrors in the sky where you can see your pussy lips bust open while he running through. She didn't even have that. They down to the damn motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, getting it in. And in her white privileged nature, after they done hunch down to the Motel 6, she talking about some, oh, you took advantage of me. Meanwhile, she says this to this man after this man done said, you know, I love you. Like, you know, I see that you're miserable. You don't have to be this way. Like, you don't have to settle for this. Like, I love you. Let's be together. And she's like, you done took advantage of me. I love my life. I love my life. I love being a mother of 4. I love not getting no sleep. I love cooking all damn day. I love cleaning up after 4 kids. I love changing diapers. And you took advantage of, like, I'm like, girl, really? So now she done made this man feel like shit. He feels like he kind of raped this bitch because now she talking about something, you took advantage of me. So meanwhile, this is the man that we saw earlier in the series who she went to get the dirt on me. Okay? But anyway, while they dragging Elena for the misfit mother she is, you see Mia's story finally. And let me I need some liquor for this part of the story. Hold on. Because, baby. So, Mia comes from a Jamaican background. Now, anybody who is from the islands, you already know. Your parents don't play that. Your parents are very strict, okay? Her parents done sent her off to college. Mind you, Mia ain't had no coins, but she managed to, I think she managed to get financial aid or something like that. she going to college for photography. Now, what Caribbean parents talking about you going to school for what? Photography. If you don't go down to Walgreens and get you one of them little clickety-clack cameras and get the fuck out my face talking about something you going to school for photography, who the fuck got time for that shit? You better go to school to be a nurse, a doctor, an engineer. Everybody got time for that. Island parents don't play that talking about you going to school for photography. If you don't get the fuck, and mind you, this is in the 90s, okay? So her parents wasn't having that shit, so she had to pick up her whatever coin she could to go to school. She down to the college house or whatever, and I guess money done ran out. Money done ran out. So now she is looking for how is she going to make it. And one day, mind you, she's in college in New York. So one day she on a train. Now let me know if some of y'all, if you're located in New York or Chicago or any place where you catch the train a lot, you know damn well one place you're not trying to meet nobody's on the damn train. Like that's not a place where you're trying to meet somebody. All right. She on a train. It's this man who's looking at her. I mean, he fine as hell. I think it's Jessie Williams who played it. He fine now. He fine. He tall. Got light eyes and everything. He fine, but he keep looking at her strange while they riding the train. So she gets off the train and she could sense somebody following her. She sensed somebody following her. She turns around with her taser like, hands up. Like, you know, she ready to shoot with her taser. And Jessie's like, listen. I'm so sorry to bother you. I know this is gonna come off strange, but you look just like my wife. I'm looking for someone to carry our baby. What? Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is not the type of conversation you have when you off a train. Oh, it was pepper spray? Okay, my bad. Well, she was ready to shoot his ass with pepper spray. Right up his nostrils. This is not the type of conversation you have with somebody when you know what I'm saying, you get off the train. Like, who? What? Excuse me? What? So she like, hell to the nah. But he gives her a card or whatever. And I think he offered her a little bit of money at the time, but she takes his card or whatever and she keeps it moving. Meanwhile, Mia has her at school, at her photography school, she's falling in love with her professor, played by Anika Noni Rose, which I love. She did such a good job with her role as Mia's professor. And they documented these two really falling in love in one of the most beautiful ways. Like, you know, but while this chemistry is building between her and her professor, it's like an unspoken chemistry that's happening. The more time they're spending together in class, outside of class, developing her pictures and everything. And her professor is inviting her to different events. You know, that you can kind of tell something is going on here. I feel coochie bumping energy, but I don't know. I mean, are they going to coochie bump? Is they not? Because I felt the coochie bump energy. I felt that. So as you're watching, you get to see that Mia gets a letter from the school. Unfortunately, they have to drop her because of finances, and if she needed to continue, it would be $12,000 for her to pay to stay in school. So child, she like, listen, this nigga done asked me to carry his baby. This ain't sounding too bad after all. So she goes back to him. She goes to she has tea with him and his wife or whatever. Listen, what y'all trying to do? Okay, I'll carry the baby. How much y'all got? What's y'all budget? Now, I feel like she ain't really get the most she could have got. Because at first, I think on the train, after the train, he offered her, $5,000. Then when they was chatting it up, they was like, they could do $10,000. And she's like, 12. My thing is, Mia, you don't ask for just what you need. You always got to put an extra. You got to put some extra on that. You got to put some sauce on that. You know what I'm saying? So if you need 12, you got to ask for a little 15, a little 16. Now, me, if I need 12, I'm asking for 20. But that's just me. You got to ask for a little extra, Mia. That's not how you know what I'm saying? You got to zhuzh it up. You know what I mean? So, talking about, I need 12. Okay, what about gas to and from? What about food, sis? What about rent? Like, Where the baby finna sleep at? How we finna feed this baby? Like, what about your hair done, your nails done? Like, you need your feet rubbed from time to time. Like, sis, come on. Like, that was just way too low to be carrying somebody's baby. You need to ask for extra. But anyway, she got the $12,000. Boom. She get the $12,000. Make a long story short, now she pregnant. And she pregnant. She full-blown pregnant, showing. And while she's pregnant, she's still falling in love with her professor, which was so beautiful to see. Mia was a virgin. Even to get pregnant, it had to be the husband's wife to take a turkey baster and stick it up her puss. Imagine that. You a whole virgin. To be honest, Mia was like the Virgin Mary. She was up. Oh, hell no. She was the Virgin Mary. She was a pregnant virgin. She had never had no dick or nothing. She hadn't even got her damn pussy licked at that point. Lord, they low key gave us the nativity story. Low key. Hell nah. But anyway though, so sister's pregnant, and you see the first time she get her pussy licked is while she pregnant, and it's by her professor Bay or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get her pussy licked or whatever while she pregnant. That was so beautiful. And her professor takes the gorgeous pictures of her in the tub while she's pregnant, which is the pictures that eventually Elena sees. But anywho, so she pregnant. She invites her younger brother to come up to the college because her brother hasn't seen her for a while. He comes up there, sees her pregnant. He's like, girl, what's going on? Sis, what's the tea? And she tells him, listen, it's not what you think. I didn't have sex with anybody. I'm doing this for school. Like, I needed the money. And he's like, listen, do what you gotta do. You know where we come from. You gotta do what we gotta do. Sadly, not too long after that, Mia gets a phone call and her brother died. Moment of silence. Okay, her brother died. So now Mia gotta making her way downtown. She gotta make her way back to the family house or whatever. Now she at the family house. Bitch, her mama saw that belly and was like, you can't go to the funeral. We don't know what you're gonna do, but you can't come to the funeral. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sharon. You know, Jamaicans always got a Sharon in their family. But she's like, yeah, you're not gonna come to the funeral because if you come to the funeral, you know it's gonna be embarrassing for us. They're gonna have a lot of questions and we don't really feel like doing this right now. And Mia's like, you're not gonna allow me to go to my brother's funeral? And they're like, yeah, no. Sorry. So at that point, she done lost her brother. So did she lose her brother before or after? So she loses her brother. She takes off. She takes his car. She takes off. Then not too long after that, she gets a call and her Professor Bay died. She had, ovarian cancer or something like that. So now her Professor Bay dies. So mind you, she's pregnant. All she has now is this baby, which is Pearl. So her family done disown her because she's pregnant. Her brother's dead. Professor Bay dead. And all she has is this belly full of human. She doesn't want to give the baby up. So she tells the husband and the wife that the baby died. And that's when she just goes on the run for years and years and years. She's on the run, which leads her to, what's the name of the town where they're at? I can't remember, but leads her to the town where Elena's at. So now you have the gist, the background of these two women, which goes back to what I said at the beginning of the live, which is Elena having them kids made her feel like she did not have control over her life. So that's why she's so controlling now. Okay, which led her to Shakers. Now she's so controlling at Shakers. Then you have Mia, who didn't have control. The only thing she ever felt like was hers was her baby. And that's why she took off running with her baby, with Pearl for 17 years, child. So fast forward to this finale, you know, you have Izzy who has always been tussling with her mother. You know, Izzy had this story at school where she had a girlfriend for years. and the girlfriend was the daughter of one of Elena's friends. And her and the girlfriend were caught kissing in the closet, and instead of the girlfriend just being embarrassed like Izzy, the girlfriend told this lie and said, "Oh, you tried to kiss me. It made it seem like Izzy tried to assault her, like literally tried to assault her in the closet, and that's not what was happening. So when this story comes to Elena at the top of the season, you see Elena and the husband the husband kind of wanted to believe Izzy, but Elena's not taking Izzy's story at all. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Pearl, who's fed up because she wants to know her story. She wants to know where she comes from. But then you have the child, the adoption case. So make that story short. Remember when Elena's husband Bill took up this case, and Elena was trying to get all this tea. Wait, I got this tea on Mia. She did this. She stole that baby. She did this. She did that. And she was trying to get Bill to question her on the stand. And Bill was like, listen, like, I ain't got to do all that. And Elena was like, why? And he was like, cause people like BB never win. And I remember him saying that and feeling like, wow, again, racism. She's Asian. Of course she's not gonna win this. She's Asian. She's also not a citizen. Like, they're gonna throw the book at her even if she's not wrong. And as the case is going by, you find out that, first of all, she never signed off on the adoption. She asked for her child. Like, she asked for a child. She was going through postpartum depression. Like, it didn't really have to get to where it went. But child, while you're watching the trial, you're like, you know what? Maybe she has a chance of winning this shit, because her lawyer was nothing to play with.
I know how challenging it can be.
Her uncle gave her a giant stuffed panda, which she loves.
Oh my God, bitch, I can't. Look at,
Is Mayling's race and identity not a serious matter to you?
Like, I'm like, nah, she gonna lose this, because she's sitting there talking about giving this girl fortune cookies, giving her stuffed pandas. Like, girl, this is not it. This ain't it. Meanwhile, you have Elena over there trying to find dirt on BB. She goes down to the clinic. She goes down to the clinic to see if BB tried to have an abortion, and the person who's in charge at the clinic is an old friend of hers.
But there was no testimony about what she did while she was pregnant. So I started wondering if she'd come here or another branch for a consult, just to discuss her options.
I'm dead.
That would be confidential.
Right?
Well, yes, of course.
So why the fuck you asking?
And I know you have to say that.
No, really, Elena. I mean, that would be
That's
against...
the law.
I'm in the business of helping women, not weaponizing their right to choose.
Okay, no one supports a woman.
Mind you, she goes on to be like, yo, don't forget that who got you this job. My mom got you this job. Meanwhile, while she's trying to get this lady to give her BB's records, she stumbles on Pearl's abortion. But we're going to get back to that. She stumbles on Pearl's abortion. There's a whole folder there with Pearl having an abortion. But then while she's doing that, she also tried to bribe BB $10,000 for her baby. And that gets brought up at the court case too. And Bill is like, you went and offered them $10,000 for her baby? Like, why are you doing this? So she was just getting frustrated because he's not doing what she's wanting him to do, which is whatever she tells him to do, because that's what she wants. She wants to be able to control everybody. So basically what ends up happening in the adoption cases, BB loses. Obviously she loses because, like Bill said, people like BB never win. So she loses the adoption case. And then we go on to the abortion. Now, you have Lexi, who's in bed crying for days. She crying for days. And there's a scene where Elena comes into the bedroom and she's like, Lexi, what's wrong? And Lexi's like, her black boyfriend dumped her. Shortly after that scene that I showed you guys earlier, he dumped her. And Elena said something to her that was so fucking racist to me. And she said to Elena, it's like, you know what, honestly, you're gonna go to Yale, you're gonna meet so many boys, and you'll meet a boy that's better suited for you. A boy that I ain't gotta remind that I marched with Dr. King too, okay? Shit, I'm tired of reminding these little black boys you bring in here that I marched with Dr. King. Bring me somebody white, shit. Basically, that's really what she told her. So, so that's that. On top of that, you have, oh shit, before all that, I even jumped the gun, but the episode before that, you have Elena, who was still trying to get back at Mia for helping BB get a lawyer. She went and told Pearl the truth about her dad, which was so fucking out of line to me. She goes to her and she tells her, your mother stole you from your fucking dad. Your mom is not really your mom, and your dad is this person and that person, and this is how I found out. So you have Pearl and Mia in this last episode going at it, and Pearl is basically like Team Elena. You know what I mean? So she's Team Elena. She's like, Elena's a better mom to her kids. Meanwhile, the whole time, Elena ain't nothing but a shitty ass mama. Ask Isabel. Have you talked to Isabel about her mama? So anyway, so this abortion thing. So while this is happening, you have Elena, who catches Moody and Tip fighting. Well, actually, she didn't catch them fighting, but they got into a fight over Pearl. So then you have Moody, who's at home. He got a bag of green peas, frozen green peas, on his eye, and his mom's like, what's going on? And she's like, and he's like, well, go ask Tip. No, he's like, oh, Tip, me and Tip got into a fight. And she's like, what? So when were you gonna tell me about this abortion? Did you know that Pearl had an abortion? And he shook, because he knew that Tip and Pearl were hanging out, but he didn't know they was hunching. Abortion, that mean they hunch. So they hunching? So he shook. And she's like, she had an abortion. You out here getting, and he's like, you need to go talk to Tip about that. You need to go talk to Tip about that. So child, she up there talking about this abortion. Izzy catches wind of it. She goes to Lexi. She's like, yo, I put 2 and 2 together. You had an abortion. You've been throwing up and you've been on your period for a long time. You had an abortion. I'm going to tell mom, because you know that she's going to try to use that against Mia. Child, Lexi's like, go ahead, tell mom, because we both know she'll never believe a word you tell her. When I tell you, so now Elena's going down. She marching down to Mia house, because she thinks she got tea. She about to tell Mia that Pearl had an abortion. Let's take a look.
Ruined Trip's life. You do know your daughter was pregnant, right? It's just another feather in your mothering cap.
Go ahead and spill the tea, baby. Spill the tea, boo. Spill the tea.
You can't stand it, can you?
And spill the tea. Let's go.
Because if she'd had the mother she deserved,
Right.
she might have had the courage to put her own fucking name down at the clinic, and she might not have needed to spend the night here in my arms.
Come on.
My fucking mother was gallivanting at my parents' house.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Drag her.
I was so excited for this.
Okay.
I was so excited for this. See, I'm still going. I was so excited for this, because it's like, bruh, no. Let me give you the tea. Let me give you the tea. The actual tea is your daughter had an abortion. And to recover from the abortion, not only did she use my black daughter's name with her racist ass, but then she recovered from her abortion here at my house. Okay? Best part of the entire, that scene, well, you know what? There's another scene that's child. Those last couple minutes of this finale was amazing. But that, to me, that was the height of the season. Because finally, Elena, you have to come to terms with the fact that you're a horrible mother. You are a horrible, racist neglectful mother who just cares about appearing a certain way. And Bill let her ass have it too. Bill let her ass have it too, because after Bill won the case, she's like, I mean, we're not gonna talk about it. He's like, what we gotta talk about? I told you to let me do my job, and you didn't do that. So you know what? Now I'm gonna go out for a pacifier like you did 15 years ago. How about that? Yeah, I knew about that. I knew it. I knew about that pacifier night, bitch. I ain't dumb. Okay? He knew how she went and found her ex-boyfriend and did all. Like, he knew, sus. He knew. So, child, Elena now, she drunk. She getting drunk down to the house. She don't know what the fuck to do. You got Izzy. Her and Izzy get into a argument, and she tells Izzy, I never fucking wanted you. And they get into this argument in front of all the siblings. I never fucking wanted you. I never wanted to be your mother. I hate being your mother. I don't want to be your mother. Child, Izzy packs her shit. I'ma pack my shit, and I'ma head out. So she head out, child. She doing that. Lexi crying, talking about, you need to go get her, you need to fix this. The boys crying. They Moody talking about, Izzy, please don't leave me here. Izzy like, listen, I love you, but I got to go. I'm gone. Like in sync, child. She gone. Next thing you know, Izzy was so upset when her mom said that to her that she started pouring gasoline all over her room, and she was gonna set it on fire. So that's what they got into the argument about. But child, once Izzy leave, Lexi like, listen. She goes to Elena and she's like, I'm tired of being perfect. I had an abortion. I'm the one who used Pearl's name. I'm the one who did it. I was pregnant. I'm the one, and I'm tired of being perfect. I'm not fucking perfect. And Elena's like, yes, you are. That was another great scene for me. When she did that, I was like, child. Yes, you are. She goes into her room, locks herself in the room, child. Lexi said, you know what? Izzy was right. Izzy had it right the entire time. Let's burn this shit to the ground, honey. Let's burn this shit to the ground. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn this mother down. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn this motherfucker down. Like, girl, they started just burning everything. Let it burn. Let it burn. Gotta let it burn. They started letting it burn like Usher, bitch. Okay? So, child, they pouring gasoline everywhere. Gasoline. Gasolina. Bitch, they just burning shit. Burn, baby, burn. Meanwhile, while they burning the house down, child, BB done snuck into Linda them house and stole her baby back. Burn, baby. She got her baby back. She got her baby back. Child, she done stole. BB got her baby back. BB got baby back. She got her baby back, baby. Girl, she done stole the baby, honey. And hard ass, bitch. So, child, she done stole the baby. The kids burning the damn house down. Mind you, Bill is still out getting a pacifier. Bill, a mess. A mess. So, child, that's basically what the episode ends. The episode ends with the house done burned down. The kids got Elena. Mind you, the kids done burned everything down. They talking about, Mama, come on, the house is on fire. Let's go. So, child, now they outside. You got Bill driving back. Bill was like, God damn, I said, I was gonna be right back, Lord. I was gonna be right. I just wanted to go get a pacifier. That's all I just wanted to go get a pacifier. That's it. So, child, he getting a pacifier. He coming back to a burned down house. You got the cops asking Elena, who did this? Elena talking about something, I did it. I did this. I did it. Then you got, meanwhile, Izzy, she on the side of the road talking about something. She waiting for a ride. Lo and behold and lo, Mia and Pearl driving. They about to leave, so they just gave her a ride. Next thing you know, it looks like Mia is pulling up to her parents' house at the end and telling Pearl that she could go inside. I'm not sure, but that's where the season ended. So I hope I did my best to sum this up. I really should have did a review every week, but that was my fault. But let me know if y'all want me to review anything else. That's my review for, I think I'm gonna do Too Hot to Handle next. But I feel like Little Fires Everywhere is such a great show. And what makes it a great show is the writing. The cast is phenomenal. The acting is amazing. And I just feel like it's just a cohesiveness. Everybody there's no dead weight. Everybody is just, oh, she was dreaming, they didn't pick her up. Oh, she was dreaming, she wasn't, oh, it's true, she wasn't in the car. So they didn't pick her up? Okay, I guess I didn't catch that. But literally Little Fires Everywhere. What a befitting name, because that's exactly what it was. It was Little Fires Everywhere. So let me know what you guys want me to do next. I know some of you guys are saying Black AF, Too Hot to Handle. To be honest, I tried to watch the first episode of Black AF. I wasn't really feeling it, but I think I'm going to try again because, shit, I ain't got none but time. I'm in quarantine. So I think I'm going to try that again. Reese and Carrie killed that. Yes, they did. Even Tiffany Boom, who played a younger Kerry Washington, she even got her freaking facial, the expression that Carrie be doing, like she got that down to a T. So I loved it. Let me know you guys what you guys think. It's Sunday. I hope that you guys are doing great. You know, listen, we're still, I don't know where you guys are, but I'm in New Jersey. New York is right outside my window. It's really, really hard up here. This COVID-19 shit is real. So make sure that you guys are doing everything to stay safe. Love you guys. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. This praying for us all, our family members. People are still catching this virus. I learned of 3 more family members that have the virus this past week. So, and these are extended family members, but still, you know, like, so please be safe. 90 Day Fiance. I think I'm gonna do 90 Day Fiance. Is that the one with the Big Ed? I see a lot of people talking about Big Ed. I think I want to just watch the stuff with Big Ed and Rosa, I think it is. I think I just want to watch their stuff. I don't want to watch. That's the only thing I don't like about 90 Day Fiance. I don't like to follow everybody's stories because everybody's stories don't be lit like that. So I think I want to follow that. Big Ed, Black AF, Too Hot to Handle. I actually watched Too Hot to Handle already. And I was trying to go live with Sharon. He said he would, but I guess he's busy now. So I'll just probably just do a review. Because I got a lot to say about that show too. It was some racism in that show too. But anyway, guys, I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Please be safe. And I'll see you again very, very soon. I'm really happy that you guys came and watched this. Because I was like, you know, I've never done YouTube Live before. So I think I'll do this more often and also be uploading more videos. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Please again, be safe. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.